Calling all thrill seekers and machinery lovers, take a look at the heart-pounding realm of dangerous Mammoth Machinery Fails. Let's show you the top 10 hair-raising fails and machinery horror stories. Starting with number 1 on our list is the saga of man versus hydraulic pipe. Our fearless hero takes a swing at the unsuspecting pipe, channeling his inner anaconda wrestler. Little does he know, this pipe doesn't appreciate being treated like a slithering foe. In a shocking plot twist, the pipe decides to add some pizzazz to its grand exit, exploding with all the flair of a surprise party. Our valiant warrior experiences a bone-shaking awakening, gracefully embracing the ground with newfound regret. He learned the lesson that when pipes say, "handle with care," they mean it. Next time, our hero might opt for a less explosive approach to plumbing drama. Well, now we know that hydraulic pipes are more drama queens than anaconda adversaries. In the next video, we witness the adventure of a lifetime, featuring a truck that decides to take a detour into the world of mountain acrobatics. Laden with boulders that clearly miss their gymnastics training, our protagonist's truck starts off with a smooth dance on the mountain road. However, in a surprising plot twist, it decides to test the laws of gravity by engaging in a daring tango with mountainous rocks. The truck's balance gives up, leading to a dramatic collapse, leaving us all wondering if it was auditioning for a new action movie. But fear not, our resilient operator emerges from the wreckage like a pro, proving that even in the face of truck somersaults, he's got the ultimate escape plan. That truck's mountain ballet performance deserves an encore, complete with a standing ovation from boulders and a tumble roll that even gymnasts would envy. Behold a JCB front-end loader with dreams of defying gravity, hitching a ride on a crane for a grand entrance into a deep hole. Little did the workers and the crane operator know, they were in for a surprise twist. Just as our ambitious loader reached its peak above the hole, it decided to play a game of crane-toppling dominoes. Cue the unexpected plunge of both machines into the abyss. The operator must have been aiming for a plot twist in his life story, and now it seems like they'll need a crane with superhero strength to pull off the ultimate rescue mission. When the JCP loader and crane decide to tango in midair, they had no idea that they'd be starring in the construction industry's unplanned comedy, Hole-in-One Heavy Machinery Edition. The next video features a majestic tow truck parade. Loaded with dreams and cargo, it bravely ventures towards a bridge, blissfully unaware of the impending calamity. Alas, as the load decides to take a detour into the world of gravity, it bids farewell to the tow truck and embraces the ground with open arms. Lesson learned: when your cargo starts playing limbo with bridges, maybe invest in some serious knot-tying therapy. It's the tow truck's version of empty-handed victory. Cargo down, spirits slightly bruised. It's the highway ballet where the load takes a bow and the tow truck is left clapping with empty hands. On number 5 is the thrilling saga of a concrete mixer's off-road escapade. Our heavyweight hero attempts a mud wrestling match with an uneven path. However, the path wasn't impressed. The mixer, feeling a bit too lightheaded, decides to pull a gymnastics routine that even acrobats would envy. Cue the dramatic hoist, the impeccable tilt, and a series of rolls that put Hollywood stunt doubles to shame. As for the operator, well, let's just say they unintentionally joined the Upside Down Club. I think the concrete mixer wanted to show its dance moves on the muddy runway. But who knew concrete could be so aerodynamic? If you can't resist the allure of heavy machinery mayhem and want your adrenaline fix served in mammoth-sized proportions, hit that subscribe button now. Join the mighty machinery family because we've got the heavyweights when it comes to epic fails. In the realm of impulsive cranes, we present the speed demon of construction chaos. The crane operator, feeling like Lewis Hamilton of heavy machinery, makes a single wrong move, and voila! The once pristine steel structure turns into a modern art installation, proving that even in the blink of an eye, even buildings can succumb to a crane's version of interpretive dance. The audience is left in awe, wondering if they just witnessed the birth of avant-garde architecture or a crane attempting its own version of Jenga. Well done, Crane Maestro! Call it crane-tastic deconstruction, because it turned a steel structure into a modern art masterpiece. Up next is the riveting tale of the hydraulic cylinder showdown. Our self-proclaimed genius mechanic decides to dance with disaster while fixing the excavator. With the boom suspended like a Damoclesian wrecking ball, he crafts his masterpiece of unskillfulness. Meanwhile, the hydraulic cylinder, feeling snubbed, decides to host its explosive party, sending the heavy boom on a gravity-fueled joyride. Miraculously, the mechanic's spot becomes the VIP section that dodges catastrophe, proving that in the realm of hydraulic drama, even incompetence has its lucky loopholes. As the hydraulic cylinder threw a boom tantrum, the mechanic's lucky spot became the most safe place on Earth, where dodging disaster is the real skill. At number 8, you are welcome into the world of agricultural slapstick, starring our self-propelled harvester with a misguided sense of silage etiquette. It has an auger that moonlights as a silage rebel, gleefully flinging its bounty everywhere except the intended trailer. A heroic second trailer swoops in for a rescue mission, but alas, it's like asking a toddler to catch raindrops with a sieve. Our harvester's operator, a maestro in the art of chop foo, seems to have missed the memo on the whole gentle silage relocation concept. Forget planting next year. Thanks to this agricultural avant-garde, the seeds are having an impromptu field party right now. Blame not the farmer, but the rebellious auger, turning silage loading into a high-stakes game of trailer or bust, with a side quest in field decorating. At number 9 is the grand spectacle of construction calamities. It is the mighty crane attempting the heroic feat of lifting a crawler excavator. But its hydraulic arm decided to breakdance with the laws of physics, performing the ultimate stretch routine. Crane yoga, anyone? Not to be outdone, the crane, feeling an unexpected burst of flexibility, decides to bring the whole collapsing act to town. Workers rush in for the rescue mission, but lo and behold, the operator's cabin decides it's time for a fiery exit, turning the scene into a twisted circus of danger. Hats off to this crane. Who knew lifting heavy machinery could be this explosive? This crane didn't win the flexibility award, but it did give the workers front row seats to the hydraulic circus of chaos. Now, in the grand finale of vehicular theatrics, we present the tragic comic tale of a battered truck desperately trying to rediscover its sense of balance. Pulled back from the abyss, it rises like a groggy morning person attempting a marathon sprint. But alas, this truck has clearly mistaken the road for a catwalk, strutting at a speed that screams, "Who needs brakes?" In a plot twist even Shakespeare couldn't have penned, our resilient road warrior decides to dive headfirst into a ditch, concluding its performance with a dramatic flop. Bravo, truck, for turning a recovery mission into a roadside circus act. The road is clear, and so is our amusement. The overconfident truck attempted a post-crash catwalk on the road and left us wondering if it mistook asphalt for a fashion runway. However, the highway hasn't seen that level of roadside drama since potholes got their union cards. And there you have it, folks, the jaw-dropping, heart-stopping failures that define the term majestic mishaps. If you've enjoyed this journey through the chaos of colossal machinery, don't forget to hit that like button, share your favorite fail in the comments, And of course, subscribe for more heart-pounding content. Join the Mighty Machinery community, where every failure is a lesson, and every lesson is an adventure. Until next time, stay mighty, stay safe, and keep those gears turning.